Alright, here we go again. Here we are back with SuperVT, this time at Hockenheim. And I'm a bit better practiced this time, honestly. If you can believe it. A little bit better. In fact, some people are disconnected because apparently I'm the fastest in the session. What? That is a bit weird. I shouldn't be the fastest in the session. I was third last time I looked. So that is a bit weird. I hope they make it back in time for the race. It was Fisher and Akito that were ahead of me. But neither of them currently have a time. Oh, there's Lucas Fisher rejoining. Hopefully Akito makes it back too. Take it, savor it. Yeah, so last time I'll be P1 for this. Last time I'll be P1 for this session and this event, I think. But you never know. Hello, Kawaii, mate. Cheers for tuning in. Oop, there goes the end of practice. We will now be moving over to quali. So, hey, top of the practice session. I was like 1.3 off of Akito's time last time I saw it. I think he is in here now, but he's just not set a time. But I don't, I don't know if people are practicing quali laps, if people are using DRS, push to pass, that sort of thing. So we'll find out a bit more what's going on in quali, I think. Let's take out some fuel. I should have done this before, shouldn't I? Let's get out quickly. Whoops. Well, I'm surprised no one's going out so quickly. Normally they do. I'm first out on track. Cold brakes, cold tires are awful in this thing. Yeah, I haven't had much time to play GT7 yet. I was going to stream it yesterday, but I didn't in the end. But I spent a little bit of time tuning the FFB for my wheel on it because it wasn't feeling like I think it was clipping a lot. I mean, it doesn't feel great now, but it feels better. But I'll probably do a stream of that tomorrow evening. I think that's what I put on my new. I've rescheduled the stream, and unless anything changes, hopefully I'll get it in tomorrow evening. I've only done like one of the actual races. I did like a Sunday Cup. And I did win it, contrary to what my stream title is, which is something like VTuber loses Sunday Cup. I gotta think about DRS usage on this quali lap, haven't I? That's annoying. Ooh. Hey, Silent, how's it going? Yeah, we're vrooming today. And hopefully doing a bit better than the awful race I had last Saturday. Where I had like, I think a total of 5 or 6 penalties. But I'm feeling more confident today. I'm not sure I'm going to be the fastest guy out there, but that's a bit bad. A bit too deep into there. Whoa. Not sure this lap's going to be very good. What's it gonna be? 32.5. It is my best time I've done. I don't think that's gonna be good enough. I'm not sure I should have used DRS there. Probably alright. Yeah, Fisher's already 2 tenths ahead. Well, I don't know where that was going. That could have been hairy. I didn't want to lose my line. Oh, I just realised that's Delta Fox as well, who is a sort of mechanic racing VTuber. New to the series this weekend, I believe. Good morning, Zen. How's it going? He loves Indian NASCAR. Nice. Yeah, I done a little bit of a few weeks ago. I did the NASCAR Daytona 500. Took me 3 hours and didn't have much to show for it at the end of it. But at some point, I'll come back to some NASCAR driving again on here, and I do occasionally do some IndyCar stuff as well. Damn, that was slower, that's annoying. I want to do the Indy 500 in May. At least one running of it, if not more than one. Because the Indy 500 is actually... Nah, that's bad. There we go. Escape! Escape! I can't see if anyone's going to crash into me! Yeah, plate race. Yeah, I got... It certainly was a plate race, you know. I got caught up in crashes, and then I was nowhere because my car was screwed. But you know, I'm glad I finished it. I finished the Daytona 500, and I led laps. I led the laps early on in the race, so I'll remember that forever. You grew up with the Daytona 500. That's cool. I never really, over here, especially in the UK, didn't really grow up with NASCAR, but I think it was Cars the movie that introduced me to it, really. Even though they never really, name NASCAR in it. It got me interested. I remember on my parents' computer, looking up NASCAR, finding out about it, and then I had NASCAR 07 on PS2. Who threw the pie? Unfortunately, can't use that as an excuse. That was all me. I'm not sure you can do more than 2 laps, all out on these tyres though. The tyres wear out really quickly. And on the out lap, they've got no grip. Currently in resort, oh that sounds nice. I imagine going to a nice fancy resort though and just shooting into a VTuber. I'm kidding. Oh, he's letting me through, okay. They go to the speedway every weekend. That's cool. Is that like a? Is it like a local short track you have or something? Like a that has like what is it? Like stuff like late models and that. Because I envy the fact that the States has the sort of short track racing culture that it has. Like there's silly short tracks in the UK, but they're like demolition derby sort of things. There's nothing serious about most of the racing that goes on there. Like in the States, you can go to like Friday night short track and see modifieds or late models or whatever the hell it is, and it's like, oh man, that's so cool. Because if I lived near a track like that, I'd be there every weekend. You rented the whole resort? What? Oh dear. Can I recover it? Oh, love that. Look at that grip on the grass in RaceRoom. I would have not really survived that in iRacing. I would have gone straight on, over the track, into the next wall. Alright, let's try again. Two hours from Daytona, that's awesome. You know, I went to Florida, slaps. I'm gonna actually pit. I'm gonna get fresh tires. I'm screwing this up. I actually went to Florida a few years ago, 2019. Luckily, I did it before COVID and all that. Whoops, no, I don't get a penalty for that. Thank you. Yeah, I went to Sebring for the Sebring 12 hours. Literally, I flew to Florida by myself because I really wanted to see that race. And that race is only in a few weeks as well. Again, the real one. And Daytona, you know, certainly on my bucket list. Yeah, it sounds like Zen's got the party. We're all coming over for a resort holiday. Screw the stream, screw the race, I'm gone. Hey, Red Rodine. Going alright. I mean, I'm second in quali. Akito is coming, I'm sure. And Fisher is like a second ahead. I don't think I can pull out a second. Yeah, some of my driving right now, I think I might have already been on the moonshine. I'm still not like super comfortable in this car, like particularly when pushing. "12 hours of bumping and grinding." That sounds so wrong, but you know, that makes perfect sense for Sebring actually. The resin discount, nice. Next time I'm there. You know, Florida, like genuinely, Florida's like one of the best places in the world to live if you are into motor racing. Because you've got Daytona 500, Daytona 24 hours. If you're into bikes, the Daytona 200's there as well. You've got... DRS too early. Oh my god. Screw this, man. Screw this. You've got... I don't think they go there anymore, maybe, but there's the Homestead Miami Speedway. Does NASCAR still go there? If they do, then you've got that. You've got the Miami... Is it Miami that Formula 1 are going to? Or is it... Or was that... Yeah, it's Miami, isn't it? So you got that. Formula E went to Miami. If they still go there, you got that too. You got St. Pete for IndyCar. And hey, even, you know, it's only like a state or two up the road, and you've got Road Atlanta. That's not, I know it's probably quite far, but on the scale of America, it's not that far. Family members and maids. I get a bizarre image of this strange deserted resort from you said. I mean, yeah, hopefully the Miami GP won't flop, but then again, I mean, we don't know what the track is like yet. What if the track is awful? What if we get a Valencia, you know? Then it's like, okay, flop please. Get F1 out of there. Yeah, 6 to 8 hours, that's not really much for, you know, for a fantastic weekend at Petit Le Mans in Road Atlanta, you know. Probably worth it. If I could pick one race to go see, which would I pick? That's a hard one. It's gonna be between Le Mans and the Sebring 12 hours. Or when I went there, oh god, that didn't count, damn it. When I went there, it was the Super Sebring event, so you got WEC and then IMSA the next day, which is fantastic. And that was really cool. I mean, Le Mans was obviously cool as well, so I don't know. I feel like I think I lean towards Sebring, but maybe that's because as someone from like Europe, it's like it was such a different world, you know. France is different to the UK, but like not massively. But then you go to Sebring, and for the first time seeing like the sort of culture of IMSA fans, it's just it was cool. But Le Mans is certainly... Oh god, I need the DRS off. Oh, I've screwed this lap now. That won't count anyway. Wizarding World, that's the Harry Potter area, right? Talking about Florida, I think one day I need to live in Florida, like no lie, because not only is it all that random shit I just said about racing, but by the way, I also love theme parks and roller coasters like excessively. And what does Florida have in massive quantities? The greatest theme parks in the world. I want to go on that Hagrid launch coaster thing. That's so cool. That is just so early on the DRS. Why do I even try and push the limits on that? There's no point. Yeah, all the campers and that, like, I've never seen so many pickup trucks. Honestly. I didn't know you could have that many pickup trucks in one location. It doesn't make sense to me. And the pickup trucks in the US are bigger than the UK. I think I've talked about this before, but they're smaller here. The only like American-sized pickup truck we get is the Dodge Ram, and they're rare. And I remember one time I used to work like opposite a petrol station, like a gas station, and they're obviously generally probably smaller than an American gas station anyway. And this guy put in a Dodge Ram, and it looked like photoshopped in because it was so big. It didn't fit. You notice it's bigger, even without a direct comparison next to it. You can see, like, this thing's gigantic. The new Ford F-150, built Ford tough. Yeah, that is a good list of theme parks. UK has great theme parks, to be fair, and great rides. Like, Alton Towers has some absolutely amazing roller coasters. And if you look at the rest of Europe, I love Portaventura near Barcelona in Spain. That's fantastic. That's my favourite theme park in the world. Ford Raptor. See, I haven't even heard of a Ford Raptor. Like, I've literally never heard that brand. I know the F-150, and then I was amazed there was such thing as like an F-250. Like, what? It's only ever the F-150 that gets advertised on NASCAR broadcasts that I watch totally legally. Oh, you lived in London? Yeah, I bet that was a change. God, London, it's like, you go to any American city, it's like, oh, it's such wide roads and all this, and it's all a grid. And then, you look at London and, like, no one can fit in the city anymore. Because it was built for a fraction of the people it now contains. And the rest of the UK is like that. To varying degrees. Yeah, UK does have a... It's not really a theme park, but they have a Harry Potter, like, experience. And obviously, the advantage that one has is that you see some of the real sets. Because that's where they filmed it. So you can literally go walk around Privet Drive. Well, maybe not Privet Drive. I mean, you can go to Privet Drive anyway, like, it's a real place. Some of the other sets, you can actually walk on the real sets and stuff, I think, there. But they don't have any roller coaster or anything, so it's not that sort of thing. Oh, I get to finish this lap. So I'm gonna very quickly, if I can escape, I'm gonna very quickly be right back before we go to the race. So yeah, I'll be back in just a second. Right, I'm back. So somehow we're second. I thought Akito would get us in that, honestly, but apparently I pulled out a half decent time, or he hasn't been able to get a good time in. What fuel level do we want? Maybe 85. I think it's probably overkill, but well. And I think we'll have to make a pit stop in this, so that's gonna be fun. Let's go to grid. I got to remember to use the launch control here, so that's going to be interesting. I hate turn 1 at Hockenheim, because it's the sort of corner that's like one car. You can't go side by side very easily, but when you start a race, you're going to be side by side, so... oh no. But here we go. Oh, Fish had a false start! Well, that is a massive help. Whoa! We lead into turn 1. Victor Masato behind us. Unlucky for Fisher, but, you know, I had that last weekend, so I'll take it. Fisher is, you know, still caught behind Victor and Akito. He's got his penalty to do still, but until he takes it, he's not going to be like... I'm pulling away from him, so he's losing time to me already. And he's got his penalty to take. He'll have to drive through the pit lane at pit lane speed, 80 kilometers an hour. Which I know very well, because I did that like 5 times last weekend. But today it's Lucas Fisher's turn. We're pulling away from Victor, 2.5 seconds so far. It's looking alright. Long way to go, of course. 37 minutes. More like 38, but let's just do what we're doing right here and see where we end up. I really need to focus on getting that hairpin cleaner. I keep going in a bit too deep. I need to go slower and wider on entry. Fisher hasn't taken... I don't know if he's taken his penalty. He's only 15 seconds behind. I don't think he has. He must have spun, maybe? Can't believe he took a penalty. Alright. I'm just setting this up ready. Wait, can I not get rid of that? Oh, please let me get rid of that. Oh, come on. Oh, no! Ah, crap. Ah, man, I can't get rid of this stupid dialogue. I just wanted to set the pit stop ready. I really hate this dialogue in RaceRoom because it's right on your view of any right-hand corner. It's like the worst place for it and you can't move it. And it's been like this for many years. I don't know what's happening to Fisher. He dropped back a bit more. Oh, there's a bit of debris floating in the air there. That was weird. Like, I cannot see the fucking apex here. Right, please, let me get rid of this thing. Oh, it's just this. Fuck's sake. Okay, well, okay, I can now see. I have my sight back, so that's one thing. Waves like steering. Thank you for the support. Yeah, Fisher dropped a further 10 seconds back, but again, that's not a drive-through. Oh no, bit deep. And a spun. Fuck's sake. Ah, there we go. Now I can't get the car started because it's so shit. Come on. That's what lack of practice does. Oh crap, sorry Silent. The bot is sometimes a bit proactive on who it blocks. I'm sure you didn't say anything that weird, but it should only be a 5-second timeout, so you should be able to chat again in a sec. I'm tempted to turn off that bot, but sometimes the spam bots just come like crazy. Yeah, the bot sometimes thinks things are spam that aren't spam. Sorry about that. Yeah, Zen's been caught out a few times. Honestly, YouTube needs some better like spam filtering stuff compared to Twitch, because like I can't block the spam links we get without it blocking like many of my actual chatters, so it's really annoying. Well, we're catching the two leaders, who are pretty much nose to tail. Yeah, I think, to be honest, I think it's the emoji. They're like, did you do O.O or something? Oh, did they have, oh no, that's, yeah, there you go, yeah, it's done it again. It's because there's the dot in there. Ah, 600 seconds! What? Ah, sorry, Silent. Oh my god. I've never seen it do 600 seconds. Oh man, that's so annoying. Oh no. It's, yeah, I think it's because of the little emojis at the end with the dot in them. It thinks that's like a link because it's got a dot in it, and it goes crazy. I've honestly, I've only ever seen it do 5-second timeouts, but that one was a 600-second timeout, which is insane. I've never seen it do that. Even when it's done it twice quickly. Like Zen, you've been blocked twice quickly. I swear it didn't do 600 seconds. I'm gonna have to turn it off after this because that's ridiculous. Ooh, lot of curb there. I need them to battle a bit more in front so I can catch. The bot needs some spanking. Bloody hell. I think Fisher must have taken his penalty because we were like 7 laps in, and I don't think you get more than 7 laps to take the penalty, so... That means that unfortunately he's genuinely catching us. He's like 10 seconds back now. So that's happening. He'll likely catch us before the end. Must be a very short pit lane loss by driving through here at Hockenheim compared to Daytona. I mean, it should be less because it's shorter, but man, that's... He only lost like 25 seconds? Less than that. So that's kind of insane. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a pit stop in this. Of course you can, Zen. Yeah, generally speaking, if anyone has any questions about like either sim racing or just like the the racing in general that's going on, feel free to ask, because sometimes I feel like I may not explain what's going on well enough. And I do want to... It's kind of what I want to do with these streams, you know, show that racing's cool. So yeah, fire away. Oh, we're right with them now. You know what I might do though? Well, that's a bit early. I'm tempted to catch them, then pit for tyres. It might be a bit early for the pit stop, but... I want to undercut them. Then again, you get cold tyres, so I'm not sure an undercut really works. Depends if they react or not. Honestly, if you react the next lap, it's... I'm not sure I even get out ahead, but... To be honest, I think Fisher's having a bad day. We're gapping Fisher now, so... I don't even know what's happening there. I'm not ruling him out, but like... I'm faster than him right now. So like, this race ain't over. I wonder if Fisher's doing some crazy tyre saving though. Like, I'm not saving tyres right now. But I don't think I can. I don't think I could do this on one stop regardless. Oh, look at them battle. See, my issue here, I don't want to get caught up. I will read that question and answer it in a sec, I promise, but it's getting a bit heated. So I kind of want to make sure I get this right. Oh god. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pit. I'm gonna have to pit this lap. Zakato starting to pull away from Victor here. Got traffic. All the BMWs in one part of the track right now. Aight. We're doing something crazy. We're doing something mad. We're pitting. And we're not getting a penalty either. Look at that. Yeah, honestly, I struggle with automatic as well. It's difficult because I use the gears to figure out what corner, you know, like, oh, this is a third gear corner, this is a second gear corner, etc. Oh, they think Fox is retired, that's a shame. Oh, come on. Right, we'll see what they do. If they pit this lap, I probably won't come out ahead, but, you know, it is what it is. I need to start using my DRS in that as well. Yeah, with automatic, I think you've... It sounds silly, but you just gotta slow down more. But what I mean is... like, go too slow, first of all, and then try and get faster. Because if you go in too fast and hit the wall, you probably actually aren't learning anything. If you... I know it's hard, believe me, I know. But if you just go slow, like, slow down too early and too much. But then you can work up the speed. And every time you go a little bit faster, you learn how to go a little bit faster. Until you're, you know, at the limit. And then you have a better understanding of the limit. There's a great video by, I think it's Empty Box on YouTube, about, what's the word? Like efficient practice? Productive practice? He says that the gist of the video is like, he puts it better than I can, but... The gist is if you're, you know, crashing all the time, you're basically not learning anything. And that sounds kind of harsh, but it's true. But yeah, in general, automatic, I use the gears to know what speed I should be in, you know, subconsciously. And so I know what you're feeling with automatic, it's hard. A little bit deep, bit deep, bit deep, bit deep. Hey, we've got right up to Fisher. Oh, Fisher in the pits. Ah, so he did take his penalty earlier. And he still needs to take tyres, so we passed Fisher. Nice. I don't think, especially because they're battling, I don't think Akito and Victor can make it to the end. I mean, I'd recommend doing, like, if you're struggling with, you know, getting the right speed, do practice, like, offline, or if you're with AI on an empty track. Like, I never stream it, but, you know, I do practice. I do so many hours of laps offline with nobody on track. And, you know, a certain amount of it is, you got to learn to drive around other cars as well, of course, but if we're just talking about, you know, figuring out how fast to go around each corner, obviously it's a lot easier when you're on your own. You can get that down and then move on. Yellow flag up ahead. Who is it? Oh, it's Mentrix. That was my fastest lap, I believe. I'm getting quicker. I think I matched my quali lap in the race, which is, I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And we're catching both the guys ahead, and I do believe they will make a pit stop. Gotta watch Fisher's time too, 20 seconds, 23 seconds, but, you know, can't rule him out. See, these are the bots I'm talking about. These are the bots that, that are the issue. This is why, I think it was Zen, got banned for spamming emotes. It's because these guys come in, spamming emotes, and they gotta go. And I don't know what to do about that. Like, I don't have any issue with, like, you guys spamming emotes. But if you do, it's gonna screw up. Hey, Lith, I daren't ask what's going on for you today. It doesn't look like you've had a good day again, unfortunately. And if I'm flying through the sky, then I guess something's gone horribly wrong. I don't know why I did DRS there. I didn't really need to. That's kind of a waste. So I am somehow battling for the lead here. There's a big gap to the cars in front, but they gotta make a stop. They gotta make a stop. If they don't stop, they're crashing before the end. Their tires will be dead. Homer's glamour shot. Yeah, it goes without saying, do not follow the link if it's still coming up in the chat in their names. This is another reason why the YouTube moderation kind of sucks compared to Twitch. Like, that bot got, like, deleted, but their name still shows up. Like, we had a guy with, yeah, or a bot or a guy, I don't know, but they had, like, proper bad slurs in their username. And, like, we could not get rid of it. It was stuck in our chat because, you know, we banned the guy who deleted the messages, but the name shows up. It's crazy. I think if you refresh it goes, but, you know. No one's going to voluntarily refresh. They're stuck with, like, horrible slurs on the screen. And especially when you've got a slow chat. You know, we had slower chat back then. It's just there for 2 hours, unless we end stream. It's crazy. Oh, I shouldn't use DRS there. Why am I doing that? Especially not with a car in front of me. A car that's getting out of the way, which I didn't expect. Oh, hey Silent. Welcome back. Yeah, sorry about that. I'll probably turn that off. I can leave the emote thing on and turn off the other thing, but to be fair, those other bots are not too common now. We do get them, but I feel like I've had so many wrong bannings from that bot, so it's gotta go. They have not pitted yet. It's the gap is such that if they pit, I'm having it. So I don't know what they want to do. I mean, to be fair, they're obviously going to have way fresher tires than me at the end. But I don't think it's, I'm gaining so much. They're going to come out behind me, and they got to pull it all back. I've been using quite a bit of DRS to put in good times. Maybe I should save some. I've only got 15 left. Mind the gap. That's a very British phrase. Mind the gap. I love the tube in London. I actually really love travelling on the tube. I don't live in London, but stuff like the tube makes me kind of want to, because it's just so goddamn efficient. No other city in the UK has transport like London. And it's certainly stressful at times when it's busy, but there's nothing as good anywhere else in the country. Pretty common. We actually get the Nissan Cube, which if you don't know what the Nissan Cube is, I highly recommend googling. It's a bizarre looking thing, very, very Japanese looking. And they're not common in the UK, but like, they're sold here, you see them on the road. Whoa! Made it through. Victor's really struggling at this point, Akito less so. As we get sort of held up here, but that's multiclass racing. I didn't really explain, but this is a multiclass race, so those cars I just passed, they're a slower category than me, so as you can see I'm way faster. But they're in their own race. That guy behind, he's probably he's leading his category, so he's actually going to win the race in his class. And I am gonna, try and win it in my class. And yeah, sometimes you get held up behind a slower class. Sometimes I will slow down the slower class when I try and overtake them. But navigating that, managing that is one of the cool things about multiclass racing, I think. And from a streaming perspective, it's great, because even if you're in a bit of a boring race, you're always passing slower cars, so hey, there's always something going on. I don't have to necessarily worry about things to talk about. Yeah, we get the Swift. We get some sporty Swifts as well. The Swift's a pretty cool car, as far as hatchbacks go. This Nissan Cube is pretty roomy. I imagine, it looks it, to be fair. I've never actually sat in one or anything, or driven one. That's a car I wish was in Gran Turismo. I don't think it is. Oh, I can see Victor there. That was him in the distance. We're catching him. In fact, we've caught Akito a lot on this lap. 12 minutes to go, though. I think these guys are holding out, as Fisher puts in the fastest lap of the race. Silent, is there any way you haven't lived? Ms. Worldwide. Ah, man, it's gonna be difficult, this. How quickly I get past Akito is gonna be the deciding factor here, if neither of them pit. Honestly, with 10 minutes to go, I think they're gonna push it. Hey, Delta, how's it going? I saw you, did you start the race today? I saw you in practice, I think. It's going alright. I had a spin, which was really annoying because I lost the lead. But I'm catching the leaders. I'm on fresher tyres than them. They haven't pitted. Their tyres are going to be dead. And I'm catching that's Victor there for second place. I'm going to catch him. I'm going to pass him. But honestly, I've got 11... I have to catch Akito a second a lap for the rest of the race now. Or a second a minute, rather. It's not even a second a lap. It's gonna be tight. Although it's gone down to 9. Oh man, they're starting to really struggle here. I gave up. Oh, sounds like a bit of a rough race. I know a few people have been having rough races. Lithium Fox has been in chat as well. I know he's out of the race, which is unfortunate. 8 seconds to Akito. Oh my god, we're really catching quickly now. Nine countries, that's impressive, that's cool. Certainly get a lot of life experience doing that, I'm sure. What happened to Akito? Akito pitted! And I'm going to overshoot the corner because I'm so shocked! He couldn't hang on. I thought he'd manage it, you know. Considering I've got to get past Victor, I think he would have managed it. Alright, this is the battle for the lead of the motor race. 1.7 seconds, Victor Masato. He is actually streaming this on Twitch, I believe, right now, so... if you fancy seeing his reaction to what is, to be honest, a somewhat inevitable pass right here, do check him out. I'm looking forward to seeing Victor's live 2D model when he gets to it. His PNG is really cool. So I can't wait to see it moving. And he is a damn good racer. His main thing is NASCAR in iRacing. That's his bread and butter. But he's here on the roadside in RaceRoom. And, you know, he leads the race with 8 minutes to go. But here we go. We got traffic affecting the lead of the race. I wanted to go inside of Alex there, but I thought better of it. I don't need to do anything rash yet. Because I got time, and I got the tyres to do it. I'm going to box him in behind the McLaren. The McLaren is going to get out of my way. Oh, it could not be more perfect. However, he will have the DRS to come back at me here. I cannot use DRS. Oh, I'm out. Oh, because I'm in the lead now. I don't have DRS. I forgot it updates mid-lap. Victor's going to come at me big time right here. I'm going to let him have it. If he goes for it. He can have it. I don't care. This is the way out. Look at that. Look at that. Oh! Smooth! That could not have been more smooth. I saw it coming, and I just took it straight back. I shouldn't get too excited. I have much fresher tyres, so honestly, Victor is putting up a fantastic fight. But it's kind of inevitable. He's done a great... Honestly, if I was staying out on tyres this whole race, I would be out of the race right now. I'd be spinning. My tyre wear is bad. Like, look, I pitted like nearly halfway through the race. I'm already down to 43% on the front left. Like if I tried to do the full race, I wouldn't be able to do what Victor's doing. He is actually very, very good with tyres. But, unfortunately, the better strategy right now is a pit stop, it would seem. But, now we just gotta keep it. I no longer have DRS and push pass at my disposal, Victor does. And you know, I have newer tyres, but honestly, looking at these percentages, my tyres aren't good. I don't think my tyres are much better than his, quite frankly, but they are better enough. Yeah, the front left will go. There's only 6 minutes left. We'll be alright. Down to 20% at Daytona. It'll be alright. Victor's not giving up. You know, if you go below, I think it's 20% in RaceRoom, you are at very high risk of getting a puncture. I can't believe Victor is not in that range. Certainly, I think my rear tyres are much better than his because I get such better exit every time. He's keeping up with his DRS and push to pass, and he's driving well, but I'm trying not to risk anything now. I've already spun from the lead once today, so I'm not doing it again. You know, it's unlucky for Akito, leading so long, trying to go the full race, decided against it too late, and fell behind Fisher. Fisher, of course, had the drive-through penalty. Fisher may not even catch Victor, though, looking at the gap. So yeah, I tried to take it a bit easy. It's only going to be 2 or 3 laps left, and we are now beginning to get out of the draft range of Victor, which is nice. Just got to keep it smooth. That defense on Victor is very similar to... I have a YouTube short on my channel from back in October, I think. Little cheeky DTM 1992 race I did with Chara Goes Fast here on this track. And he had a big lunge into that hairpin, and I did the same thing. I just let him go for it, got the better exit, and burst past on the straight. Do miss driving with Char. He's on a bit of a hiatus and has been for quite a while. Well, I do hope he returns. We did the Petit Le Mans endurance race together with Kay as well, which was a lot of fun. And tomorrow, it's not on the schedule, I think it's a bit of a sudden plan, but myself and Lithium Fox and Tombstone, a streamer who's a member of his community, are going to be doing a 6-hour race at Sebring, Florida, tomorrow in the LMP2. That's going to be, I think that's like midday UK time. I'll be doing the start of the race, so I'll be streaming around that time. And immediately after these races today, I'm going to be going to practice for that because I haven't practiced enough. But that should be fun. I feel like there's a lack of proper endurance racing on this channel. Endurance racing is really my favorite type of racing. So yeah, it'd be good to team up with another VTuber and another streamer and have at it in iRacing again. I think I'll be starting, and then Lithium Fox will do the middle portion, and Tombstone will be going to the end. Fisher's catching me, to be fair. Fisher's pushing. He's not gonna... He might not even catch Victor. But, yeah. He's got good pace late in the race. He did pit later than me as well. I mean, I'm trying to cruise a bit, but Fisher has better tyres than me, so... I'm kind of lucky he didn't catch up completely. I think I have pretty good race pace compared to the field, to be fair. Interesting to see what happens in race 2. We do the whole thing again right after this, another 40 minutes of racing, where I now start from pole position, assuming I finish in first. It's not over yet, I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Hitting everything, oh no. Noted, do not share race car with Silent. I think it'll be one more lap. I kind of wanted to end this lap. You know, when it gets to this point of the race, it's just like, okay, you can end now. Because Fisher's coming, like, he's really pushing. I'm trying to keep my tyres just alright here, but... Fisher's now like 6 seconds behind, and it was like 11 or so seconds when I got past Victor. So yeah, he's definitely still able to get good times out of that thing. Oh, he's ahead of Victor. 5.5 seconds the gap. That was a bit confusing. They pulled over to the right, and then I went left, and then they went left, so I went right. I was like... Yeah, left tire, hella scary. I think we're fine from punctures until it gets 20%. So I've managed that well enough that, you know, gap to Fisher's coming down, but he's not close enough. I am not fazed by what is now a mere 5-second gap. Checker flag coming up on the screen. This is the last lap. There we go. Had to work for that one. Well, I'll take it. I thought I really screwed up with that spin. I was gifted the lead when Fisher false started. You know, I was honestly very happy to see that, not gonna lie, because I needed that. Fisher's quick. And then I threw it all away with that spin, but a well-timed pit stop. And enough pace over Fisher. We win the race! Nudging the other team's car. Yeah, we'll enter 2 cars. You can be in the team car and just take out all my competition so I can win. Definitely won't get banned for doing that. Let's escape so we can just look at the car on track. There's me parked. Hey, where's the AI going? So race 1 done, we move on to race 2 in a minute or so, and we do the whole thing again. The starting grid will be decided by the finishing position, so I start from pole position. As long as I don't do a false start. Which everyone seems to love doing in this car. then hopefully we'll get a good start and go into turn 1 in the lead. So really, my main focus is not screwing up. That spin made that more difficult than it really needed to be. I think I am faster than, I don't know about Fisher, but I am probably pretty similar to Fisher, but I think I've got good pace. I think I've got pace to win, so I just gotta not spin out or do something stupid, and then we should be in with a chance for a victory again. Yeah, that was a fun race though. That was a really satisfying win after a mistake, so I'll take it. Yeah, this is rear wheel drive and you feel it. This thing, if you're not smooth on throttle, this thing will absolutely come round on you. It's really violent, this car. No traction control, so I didn't even look at how much fuel I had left in that race, so that's cool. Whoops. Oh well, we'll just go again. Oh, I'm nervous now, starting from pole. Luckily it has launch control, which I didn't know last weekend, which is why my starts were awful. But this actually has the launch control has a button, you press it, and it means that if you hold it while you start, well, you let go when the lights go green, and it will automatically give you the perfect start. So it means everyone gets the exact same start, which is kind of boring, but man, you cannot start these things without the launch control. It's impossible. Right, here we go. Too much scope. We get away with it. Too much scope. Okay, clean start. Got everyone behind me, and they got draft, and they are looking for moves. Fisher's gonna make a dive. He did not make a dive. He thought better of it. And he gets a bad exit. Really got to push on this infield if I can, and get a bit of a gap if I can. I can't though, I'm too nervous on these presumably cold tyres. They never feel like cold tyres at the start of a race from race, but I don't know why they would give you warmed up tyres. Brakes are probably cold though. That is probably the case. Yikes. Whoops. Oh, we got a lot more bots coming in. Great. Much better exit for Fisher there. Will he go for a move? No. But now, the reason he didn't go for a move there is because now we'll have DRS, now we'll have push to pass. I can't tell if he's on the DRS, but he's looking. The same over and under we did on Victor, but not quite as easy, because Fisher has fresh tyres as well as us, so we keep it. It's gonna be an intense one, this. I'm not gonna be able to drop Fisher. He's gonna get me at some point. He's gonna get me here, I think. Yep. Let's try and stay with him. We'll have DRS on that next lap. Surprised we haven't had it yet. We should have it straight away, I think, but... he's more confident in this infield section. Yeah, he's pulling away here. Slow down, oh my god. Well, there goes my no penalties goal. That was a light one though. Yeah, we can use DRS to catch up a bit, but he's so much stronger in the infield, he's more confident on his brakes and how much speed he can carry. This is what I don't get about Fisher. He did not show this pace in the first race. So how is he suddenly quicker? Like, I matched him for most of the... Like, he was behind me, but we were doing the same times for a lot of that first race. He pulled up to me at the end, but... Here, I've just got nothing, really. Doesn't help that I go deep like that. A little bit of gravel. Yeah, Fisher just got the edge here. Not sure what I can do to to really take the battle to him here, other than trying to go all the way on these tyres. It's not gonna work though. I'm not even 10 minutes and I've used a quarter of them. We're gonna have to pit earlier than him. Oh, he's caught the traffic in a bad place. Oh, it's Delta Fox who was in chat earlier. Sorry. I'm going for it. I'm sorry. I gotta do it. That isn't the best place for me to pass a GT3, but I've gotta do it. It was helped by the traffic, but we've caught Fisher a bit here. Oh! Oh! He did what I did! Can you believe it? He's not going to lose as much as I did though. I don't think. Absolute scenes here at the Hockenheim ring. Nobody wants to lead the motor race. They're all giving it away. Gap is only 3.6 or 3.4, 3.3, 3.2, 3.1. Oh god. Only like 2.6. He didn't lose much time there. He got going much quicker than I did. I noticed him on the brakes as he spun. It seemed to stop him spinning. Maybe that's a little trick I didn't know in RaceRoom. May have to test that. There he is. But hey, that's useful. Thing is that the car behind is always so much faster because of the DRS and push to pass. You can't go crazy on them because you have a limited amount, but he's catching. Ooh. Oh, he's catching quite fast. Depending on how quickly he's on me, I might... it's going to be too soon. I want to pit before he catches me. Now that I have the advantage in the lead, but... he's going to catch me very quickly. Oh, I pulled up so much time there. He's right behind me. That's a bad spot to catch Alex. Yeah, you ain't trying that. You ain't trying that. Come on, Audi, give me a bit of draft to help me stay ahead of Fisher here. It seemed to have helped. Oh, fuck. Saved it. Oh, look at that. Fisher hits him in the bad spot. Doesn't lose much time though. Oh, this is an intense one. I might pit this lap. Sorry, Mendrix. That was a bit late, but I thought he was leaving the door open there. Oh, maybe I don't pit. Okay. Let's see if this is a wise choice. Retain second, wow. Didn't realize we had that much of a gap. Oh, come on. See, undercut doesn't really work in this because you come out with cold tires. Then again, I get DRS and push to pass though. He doesn't get that on this lap. But it might if I can stay a bit longer than him. I got traffic though. That might have been a bad time to pit, just because of the traffic. Oh, these guys battling. Not what I need. Clear up both of them, hopefully. Wasn't sure where the yellow one was, but he was behind him. An odd question. Fire away. Man, Fisher's faster right now, that's annoying. This doesn't help me at all. Must be racing related. I got one, I think I'm stealing this from Sizzle, but it was alien related, so it fits in with the lore. It's like, oh, I can't remember how it's worded now. Bit tight here, bit tight here, bit tight here, bit tight here. It was something like, are you an alien because you've abducted my heart or something? So bad. Whoops. I can't think of a racing related one though. Let me open you up like DRS? No, that's a bit too much. Why is this guy fighting me? Yeah, man. Fisher's made a pit stop, and they're in the pits now. Where are we going to come out? Where are we going to come out? We took the lead, look at that. We get the worst traffic as we come out. And that person's lagging, and I don't have DRS. That's not what I needed. Well, hey, we lead the race again, so that's something. The undercut kind of worked, I guess. Somehow. At least Fisher's now got these cars to contend with. Hopefully I can pull out a little bit. See, if you were watching the previous season of this, where we did the VTuber Le Mans series, you'll remember at Laguna Seca, I was ahead of Fisher and managed to stay ahead for like a whole race. But those cars, the LMP1 cars, didn't have DRS and push to pass. The unfortunate thing about these cars is they do, which means passing is so much easier, But it means that I can't, as the slower guy, I can't really defend against Fisher because he has all these tools at his disposal, and I've got them too, but once he's ahead, he's going to pull away like he did earlier. Can you help me with my GPS? I need directions to find my way into your heart. Oh god. This is a good lap, actually. Okay, I set my fastest lap of the race, but then Fisher goes faster. Fisher's gonna catch me before long. 14 minutes to go, but he'll catch me before then. Especially if I miss apexes. Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I drive another lap around? I love a race like this. There's just mostly rally races in the country. Yeah, some countries really lack in, you know, circuits. I already talked earlier about the sheer amount of like short tracks in the US. Like, it depends where you live, I guess, but if you're in the right place, you know, you got racing on your doorstep. I do love, you know, I love Japanese Super GT in particular, but obviously these DTM cars are very similar to those. So when DTM came to Brands Hatch on the Grand Prix circuit several years ago, I made sure to go to that. I only went one of the 2 years, but nonetheless. Silent, you live in like like for me, like Florida is like the best state in America to live. All the amazing racetracks, all the amazing theme parks. What more could you want? Fisher 0.7 behind. He'll be drafting up to me as soon as this lap. I think he's on the DRS. Oh, push to pass on. Oh god, it tells me he's coming. He means business. And he's right behind me now. So, the rating's kind of on the wall here. Fisher will pass soon. The question is whether I can fight back and continue to fight back for 12 minutes. That's a bad line. He's on the DRS now. That's a looker. He's gonna get me here. I'm surprised he lifted off that much. Yeah, he's biding his time here. He's playing games with me now. Ah, man. Sorry if I'm not looking at chat much, trying to focus on staying ahead here, but the writing is on the wall a bit, with Fisher right on my tail. He goes a bit wide there, hopefully he got a slow down. Oh yeah, here he comes. Look at this. He's not even on the push to pass. He's just on the DRS, probably. Ah, can't get the exit. Now, am I better at this phase in the race in the infield? Got traffic as well. Don't spin again. Thank you, Alex. He sees there's the battle for the lead coming through and gets well out of it. Not strictly what you should do, but I read that he was going to do that, thankfully. I can't keep up with him, man. I'll give him a slowdown for that. Surely he was well wide. Oh, that's too early on DRS. He gets a bit tail happy through there. 5 bad pickup lines for you to use. I will keep them in my list ready to go at any time. Where is he? Oh my god! Oh. Now we can fight. Yellow flag up ahead. You can't pass there. I'm in the gravel. We're both in the gravel. Unbelievable. I came off better there. I lured him into the gravel and came off in a better spot. Tires a bit dirty. Now you can feel the vibrations as the gravel is stuck to the tires. 1 second the gap. Yeah, it's certainly an exciting time, and yes, that was totally planned. I'll drive into the gravel every lap, but I'll win the race. He's Fisher's been behind me more than I've been behind him, so I wonder if he's used his push to passes and DRS earlier on, and he'll run out. Bit deep, bit deep, bit deep, bit deep, bit deep, bit deep, bit deep. Because we've come past Metrics. Awkward spot to pass, but gotta do it. 5 minutes to go. Fisher, so aggressive on the entry to turn 1. I cannot replicate that. Oh, he gets very loose on the exit. I wonder, you know, at this point I wonder, is he trying to stay behind on purpose to just blast by on the last lap, knowing that there's nothing I can do? Because that would suck. That being said, he goes for a move. I have no idea where he is. Ah, fuck's sake. There we go. There's the race. Ah, well. It ends how it started. I've spin in that goddamn section. Ah. Oh well. That was fun though. I felt like the result was kind of inevitable there. I didn't really have much for Fisher, but I'm good that he only loses like 3 seconds when he spins, but I lose like 10 seconds every time I spin. Man, it was only like 2 more laps to go as well. You know, I could have done it. Taking everything to hang on there. Shouldn't have just pushed it past there, I don't know why I did. I'm sure there are plenty of non-wholesome ones, non-say-so ones. Oh, a bit deep. No, that's neutral. Don't move in neutral. Thank you. I hate how I can see my tire marks on that corner. It's crazy, yeah, we have these fancy wheels that are supposed to give us force feedback and everything, but honestly, you know what happened there with that spin? I looked at the map, right? Because I literally, after he got alongside me out of the hairpin, I didn't see him. Because it must have been like exactly alongside, or like in my blind spot. And I couldn't see him at all. And then it got to the, you know, going through the left-hander, and I'm like, is he even still there? This is weird. Did he spin out, like, in the hairpin and I didn't even notice? But I looked down at the map and, you know, you can see it before you feel it, especially with really sudden spins like that. So before I knew I was spinning, I sort of didn't even know it had happened, you know? I shouldn't have looked at the map. It's been a very different race for Victor and Akito further back. Obviously they weren't gifted the lead early on this time. I don't know whether they pitted or not. I have actually no idea. But they've had a quiet race, you know, compared to the last one where there was the two of them leading for most of the race. But this time it's been all me and Fisher. I'm happy with the fight I put up against Fisher, both over the course of the whole race, but even in those last moments there. You know, he got by and I got back by. Trying to do every little defensive trick I can do, especially with DRS. I'm amazed I stayed ahead for that long. God knows what would have happened on the rest of that lap if I hadn't spun, and we would have been side by side for that awkward right-hander. Probably would have made contact there. Probably would have bumped on the exit and side by side bump on the exit. No harm, no foul, hopefully, but I think you know, you go side by side enough, eventually you're gonna rub door handles. Especially, hey, it's DTM, you know, we should be ramming each other out of the way anyway. Not again. I gotta be careful now not to lose second place. Victor is 20 seconds behind, but a few more of those and I will be out of it, although this is the final lap, isn't it? Should be alright. Should be fine. There's a spinner at the end of the track, but yeah, it's probably not Fisher. Yep, Fisher finishes the race. Man, I don't know if I would have been able to stay ahead, but man, knowing that it was only like 2.5 laps remaining, you know, maybe it could have been done. Maybe it could have been managed. That Fisher there. Gonna give him a flash. Well, two very exciting races, it must be said. Very happy to get that first win after, you know, making a bit of a mistake early on. And couldn't get the second win, but tried damn hard. But yeah, these cars bite, you know, it's this whole time you're driving these, you're being careful not to, like, you know, spin, basically. It's easy to spin. But when you battle that hard, like when I've raced Fisher quite a lot now, and, you know, he's just that slight bit more confident in RaceRoom, just as a whole, I think. Oh, I think the game's gonna glitch. But, you know, I can tell he can throw it into corners better, he can go side by side and just really push. And so I try my best, but I'm just not used to RaceRoom as much. So it's tough racing him, he's goddamn quick. But good racing, 2 good races. Happy with that, first and second, not bad. I'll take it. Is that a Mentrix on his roof? Apparently I scored them. Oh no, I scored the same amount of points as Fisher today, 18. That's not going to be the points they use for the championship, but as far as RaceRoom is concerned, over the course of the 2 races, apparently I'm on top. But yeah, even points for Fisher. We both had a first and a second. Good racing. Someone's on the. Yeah, I thought so. I didn't notice it when I first came by, but look, I saw it behind the menu. So, that's probably it for today's stream. I need to go and practice for tomorrow's race, where I'm actually racing tomorrow again, during the day, UK time. Let me bring in the car I'll be driving. I want to put it on the stream. Not that page, this page. Add image. I am doing with Lithium Fox and Tombstone a endurance race, 6 hours of Sebring in the LMP2 in iRacing. The first time I will have raced the LMP2 in iRacing. For some reason, I've never tried it. I've owned it for a while, but I have not actually. Here we go. Ta-da! I'm actually I'm above the window there. Should I bring you more pickup lines, Reska? If you want. How many more can you really come up with though? That's what I don't know. Yeah, we're doing 6 hours of Sebring tomorrow. I think it starts around midday UK time, although, you know, we'll have qualifying and practice, but the race will probably start like half past, maybe something like that. So I'll be doing the first part of the race. We need to figure out what we're doing for stint times, because we were going to do 2 hours each, but the stints in the P2 are like 40 minutes, so it doesn't really line up right with like tires and that. So current plan is me doing the first 2 hours, but that might be a bit flexible. We'll see how we go. Time to throw us into the Boston yeah. Racing dad jokes, oh no. I'll probably love them, to be fair. So yeah, we've got so Lithium Fox, you know, he's been on this channel before, but he was racing today. I think he didn't have a good race today in the in this series, but yeah, we'll be teaming up. Should be fun. I feel like I haven't done an endurance race properly on this channel in ages. I did the Petit Le Mans back in October. That's so long ago now. I didn't feel like it, but it really is ages ago. But yeah, 6 hours of Sebring tomorrow, so looking forward to it. Hopefully we'll be doing quite a few more. Whenever I'm free on the weekend, I'm always up for endurance racing, so hopefully this won't be, this will be the first of many, hopefully, that we'll be doing. So it should be doing. How is Hotshot doing? I think he's doing alright. I think he's asleep right now. He has a bit of a weird sleep schedule with his work, so he's probably just getting a lie in this evening, which is fair enough. So yeah, that's about midday tomorrow. Then I did reschedule the GT7 stream to the evening tomorrow, but if can't be bothered after this really long race, maybe I just won't. Maybe I'll do that Monday. But if I feel like chilling and playing Gran Turismo, which doesn't sound like a bad idea, I will be doing that in the evening. Probably, I don't know, 8 PM maybe UK time. Yeah, early in the week. I think he's doing alright now. He hasn't really mentioned. He hasn't really mentioned that if he was like if he's recovered, but I assume he has. Hey, Metrix, how's it going? Hey, Victor. Okay, why does everyone like just pile into my stream after they end their stream? It's like I'm being raided, but I'm not. Yeah, this is now MP2. I was just saying on Sunday, I am doing 6 hours of Sebring in iRacing with Lithium Fox and Tombstone, who's a member of his community and a streamer as well. And yeah, I was saying it's hopefully first of many. Yeah, you know, Victor, if you fancy doing some endurance racing, let me know. The more VTubers, the better on the team, you know. Yeah, LMP2. I know you're good in the LMP2, aren't you? You've done Daytona in it just recently. Oh no! I'll be looking forward to them, Silent. I didn't stream as I wasn't sure. Fair enough. Hey Delta, you're really gonna. It's a lot of years doing this is why. Sorry if some of my passes on you, Delta, were a bit like last minute. I was being pretty aggressive with passing the GT3. Same for you, Mentrix. Like I know I got a bit close to you a few times, but honestly, I was battling, especially second race. I was battling Fisher so hard. Like that was such a good race. So honestly, I was taking all the liberties I could with the traffic. Not gonna lie, I was pushing a bit, but I don't think I hit anyone. And yeah, Victor, that was a nice battle for the lead of the second. Obviously, your tires were a lot worse. The first race, rather. I know your tires were a lot worse. I can't believe you did the whole thing on one set of tires. I cannot believe it. I was down to 20% on my front left on my second set of tires. So, yeah, do we need to do some like longer endurances? You know, I've already got plans for Sebring at the moment, but the 12-hour. But you know, all the longer races, you know, if we could have like a massive full VTuber team or 2 cars in a 6 hour, like that's the dream, right? Yeah, it should be good. Both races, no stop. I wasn't even paying attention to your race in the second, so I didn't even know if you'd stopped, but yeah, obviously you're only like 20 seconds behind at the end, and I had like 2 spins at the end. You tried your best, Silent, and yeah, I'm gonna blame my spin on you then. I'm gonna blame my spin on your bad pickup lines. It's the only reason I lost the second race. Don't worry about it too much, Delta. You know, it's there's varying abilities in this series. You know, it's open to everyone, and you know, it's good that it is that way, and you know, you can get some races in now when you can, and then come back next season stronger, right? So should be, hopefully next season will be good. If there is one, I hope there is. I'm surprised I'm even this competitive in this because like I sucked at Daytona. So I was very happy to be, you know, up there for this one. Where are we racing next week? I can't remember if I can even make it next week, but let's have a look where we're racing next week. Bathurst. Oh, I'm not sure I'm the guy you want in a V8 supercar, in an Aussie supercar, but you know that's a race that I want to do. Really, yeah, it's I love Bathurst. I mainly love the 12-hour because GT3 is more my thing. Although I miss every 12-hour ever at Bathurst. I miss the iRacing ones. I miss it this year. I miss all the R Factor 2 ones, which are kind of rare. So when I miss them, it's really annoying. But yeah, potentially I'm up for Bathurst 1000. It's something, you know. It's like one of the bucket list things, right? You got to try it. You got to do it. Like Daytona 500, Indy 500, all those. And you know, I've done most of the proper, you know, the like ACO rules endurance races at this point. 4 months to learn the car, yeah, but then I got to actually get in the car and drive the thing. I did like one race in it. Well, not in iRacing, but I did. When Automobilista 1 was a thing, I didn't do a league, but I did like a club race with the V8 supercar, and I practiced a lot. I actually, at that one track, can't even remember what track it was. Barbagallo? I can't remember. One of the weird ones you've never heard of, you know, in Australia or South America. Which is good. It was a good track. I'm not hating on it, but I then did another race. This was some Brazilian track next week, and I was awful. And not only was I awful, I loaded the wrong setup, so I was like topping out a quarter of the way through the main straight. So that was fun. But I wouldn't have been anywhere anyway. I was just awful. So yeah, maybe I should learn it. And you know what? I'm actually looking forward to the Brazilian stock car that's coming to iRacing. I actually did do a league in Automobilista in those. Those are fun, although they're different nowadays. It's the new one we're getting, isn't it? So I don't know what it's like, but I'm going to drive that quite a bit when it comes out because I enjoyed driving those in AMS. They were fun. But yeah, I'll think about Bathurst. Last time you suggested something to me, Victor, I ended up doing it. You were in my chat like, or was it DMs? I can't remember. You were like, you tempted to do Daytona? And I'm like, I don't know. The 500, I was like, I don't know. Next thing I know, I've bought the Coliseum and a cup car, and it's like, well, I guess I should do Daytona. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, at least this has downforce, though. Like, the cars like the V8 supercar are like, I find them just personally less fun. Maybe it's just because I haven't learnt them, but you know, you're braking super early, super light. You're accelerating super early. You have to slow down for all the fast corners because there's no downforce. It's like, this car can't do anything. And I know that's the challenge of it. And that's what makes the racing good. You know, similar idea with NASCAR, right? The cars are basically shit. So it's all about driverability. But you know, I have no driverability. So I need all my fancy, you know, I need slick tires and wings and four-wheel drive and boost. Yeah, NASCAR a bit more wing. It is, yeah, that's basically what it is, isn't it? Aussies hate it when you say that it's basically Australian NASCAR, but it kind of is, isn't it? And they don't race on oval, but that's about it. Yeah, straight line. They're faster down the like mountain straight than or Conrad straight than the GT3s, right? And it's scary enough when you barrel into the chase in a GT3. Oh my god, I don't want to know what it's like in a Aussie supercar. Yeah, maybe I'll try. I haven't bought it in iRacing. I don't own it, but maybe maybe I'll give it a go in the next few months and see if I can give the 1000 a go. What are you getting me into? Alright, I'll probably end the stream there. As I say, I'll be back tomorrow during the day, European time. About midday, I think I'll be going live. For Sebring in iRacing, LMP2 should be good. I'm looking forward to it. Scotty Mac should be the same page as JJ in Indy. JJ's not doing too well in Indy, is he? Last time I looked, I don't really follow it too closely, but I heard he's not taken to it as well as. I mean, it's not the sort of car he drives, to be fair. Like, it's very different from a NASCAR, isn't it? It's not surprising that someone like Grosjean is taken to it better, really. Oh man, do you have to lift through the kink? You must have to lift through the kink, right? Or are you already on the brakes? Has he not driven on the oval yet? Oh, didn't he do Indy 500 anyway, like a few years ago, right? So he's not even new to that. I think he did Indy 500, right? When he was still in NASCAR. Or am I... No, that can't be right. Because that would have been the same day as the Coke. So I don't think he would have, right? Unless he missed the Coke, I don't know. I don't follow it enough. Sky goes first win, well. Yeah, you know, different drivers take to different stuff easier, don't they? It's hard to really judge how people will, you know, move on to someone else. And stuff like that just shows it, don't they? You know, at the end of the day, IndyCar's quite different to F1, really. It's open-wheel cars, but they're not the same, really. It's not the same style. And it's the style of racing more than anything, right? It's not just the car, it's the style of racing and just the I don't know, the nature of, like, racing in different countries, essentially. You know, they all got their own way. US racing is not the same as European racing, is it? You can do the kink flat alone if you're brave, but afterwards you have to jump on the brakes and pray it stops. Oh my god, it sounds scary. I'll have to give it a go though. Thing is, obviously you have to learn that car somewhere that isn't Bathurst, right? I would not want to start learning that Bathurst. Like, look at me in this car. Like, first race I did was Daytona. What an awful place to learn a car. I was all over the place, really. Here, it's a bit more normal here, isn't it? A bit more standard, Hockenheim. Pretty cookie-cutter Grand Prix circuit, so easier to get to grips with the car. Where are we next? I didn't even look. Monza. Oh my, oh no. Nordschleife. Yeah, I don't know. Oh god, V8's at Nordschleife. In fact, I need to be getting on the Nordschleife soon. It's obviously next week is week 13, but the first week of Indy Pro 2000 next season is Nordschleife. So, open wheel cars at Nordschleife. Let's try it. Cheers, Silent. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, so open wheel cars at Nordschleife. I don't know. It's a bit of a meme season for Indy Pro next season. They've got Indy Oval as well. And that's going to be a plate race, basically. It's draft locked, so we're going to be bump drafting in open wheelers. 4 wide, all the way around Indy. That's going to be a mess. But we'll give it a go. Nordschleife should be fun, though. I love Nordschleife. And at least I know the Indy Pro, so we'll see how it goes. So you might put your hands as well. What? Nordschleife or Indy Oval? Indy Oval should be a laugh. I'm tempted to stay up really late for the American Strength of Field race because, I mean, I probably won't make top split anyway, so it's probably not worth it. But, you know, there's a chance for some serious championship points if both. Yeah, fair enough. And the bots come right at the end. Oh my goodness. Is Nightbot going to do its thing, or are they going to get away with it? There we go. Nightbot a bit late, but doing its thing. Okay. Alright, so tomorrow, 6 hours of Sebring, LMP2. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to go practice now. In fact, I hope I haven't missed the own. I don't know when the. I want to do an ESS race, but I might not have time. And then in the evening, maybe Gran Turismo if I feel like it. If not, next week. The same one. Yeah, they just come back. I mean, I could probably. Now that I'm not driving, I can just like hide user on this channel. I mean, now it shouldn't be able to do it again. Hopefully. Maybe. I can't scroll up though, so that's cool. Ah! Man, I need to drink. Which I'll do in a minute. Will I stream it? Yeah, I'll be streaming this endurance race tomorrow. And then, yeah, Gran Turismo in the evening maybe, unless I'm literally can't be bothered after this endurance race. Which is kind of likely. I underestimate myself every time. If not, I'll do Gran Turismo like Monday, Tuesday or something like that. We'll see. In fact, you know, I'm not even working Monday. I could just stream Gran Turismo all day. We'll see. But yeah, I'll be streaming this race, the Sebring race, about midday UK time. That's what 1 PM Central Europe, I guess, right? And then I'm doing the start of the race, but I think who we got in the middle? Tombstone in the middle, who streams on Twitch, and then Lithium Fox finishing off the race, unless we change it because we can't fit it in evenly into 2-hour stints. But we'll see how we go. Some will have to come back in at the end, I think, but maybe it may be me, maybe it won't be. Depends how well I drive, I guess. We'll find out. Yeah, this is the, it's just a quick thing Lithium Fox put together. Hey, Akito, by the way. I was gutted when you pitted at the end. I thought, Akito, you would, if you had stayed out on those tyres in the first race, I wouldn't have been able to catch you, because I had Victor to get by, and I needed to catch you like a second a lap. And if your tyres really went off, or you got a puncture, then obviously I would have. But I thought you were going to go to the end and win that thing. I was surprised you pitted. 6 hours Sebring, yeah. Well, I've done it before. I'm going to race it later before. It's not my first time at Sebring in an LMP2. It's my first time driving this LMP2, but you know, it reminds me of, you know, R Factor 2, just because it's an LMP2. LMP2 is like the class I drove the most in my RF2 endurance days, really. So, this style of car, I don't know. I can handle a few hours at Sebring. It's no big deal. But yeah, whether or not I can be bothered to stream GT, I don't know. Maybe I'll just want to lay in bed in the evening. But yeah, this livery, by the way, is done by Lithium Fox. Just a quick thing he put together. And yeah, with a Tea Party tee. I don't know why. But it's a tea party. What? How you keep your tires? I pitted halfway through. I pitted after I caught you guys. I was down to 20% in the first race. You know, I made a pit stop, maybe 15 minutes in? So a bit early, but I didn't want to battle you guys. I wanted to just get clean air. I may as well get the pit stop done. I was down to 20% at the end. There's no way I could have I've done the full race. I'm amazed how you kept your tyres. Yeah, 10%. That's crazy, right? Because when I got past you, Victor, you were hanging on a bit. You were like having a look again, weren't you? Because I realised after I got past you, I looked at my percentage, and at that point, I think I was like 30%. And I'm thinking, wait, if I'm 30%, I'm probably only like 10-20% more than Victor anyway. Our tyres aren't even that different at this point. I might lose the race. 8%. That's crazy though, that you had that high percentage. Honestly, for that long on the tyres, I can't do that. Not at this track. Daytona was easier, but Daytona doesn't have any corners, so it's alright. Especially not. I'm joking, but I mean, obviously there's no like high-speed corners at Daytona, except maybe... what was it? The bus stop. Yeah. Tell you what, that's frustrating, isn't it? I didn't even realize it at Daytona because I was never leading. But obviously, as soon as you get the lead, the guy behind you has push to pass, DRS, draft. They got all the tools at their disposal, and you are a complete sitting duck. I was thinking about this a few days ago. It's like, I know this is meant to be like a Super GT series, and it's certainly the closest you can get, unless you maybe, probably a set of Corsa mods and stuff. But, GT500, number one, the tyres aren't shit. They can last like an hour probably, right? In GT500. You don't have DRS. You don't have push to pass. It's like, man, this is nothing like GT500 racing, is it? And the tires are just god awful, aren't they? I hate them. I don't know. It makes everything. It's interesting racing, interesting format racing, but you know, it's not the same as like they do in Japan, is it? So I want a proper Super GT League one day, but it's hard to do. Like AC is the best game for it, I guess, but like pit stops kind of suck in AC, don't they? Still, I don't know. And you can't do driver change if you wanted to do a proper 2-driver series. Triple stinting 24. I think double stinting is dodgy at Sebring in this car, from what I'm hearing from Tombstone. I asked him straight up because we want to get like 2-hour, slots to make the streaming easy. And I said to him, "What's the chance we can triple?" And he's just like, "No." I'm like, okay. So I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. I think I can probably double. I probably won't be that fast, but I'll double. I can probably do it, I think. But triple might be a bit of a push at Sebring. So I joked to Lith that since you got all the bumps, you're like you're in the air over the bumps for like half the lap. So like tire wear should be less because you only spend 50% of the time actually touching the surface. Yeah, it's a shame you can't race this on Akito, but we'll be doing more. I can't believe I haven't done more endurance racing on this channel. Last one I did was Petit Le Mans like in October, so any weekend I'm free. Both of you guys, whoever's available, let's do endurance racing. I'm totally up for it. So. And yeah, there's IMSA, there's ESS, there's the GT3s. IMSA and the GT3s, they're like 2-driver really, aren't they? Yeah, heck, the 6 hours are like 2-driver anyway, so... Yeah, Dark, I don't know what time this race is. If it's fully in the day, then yeah, I don't think we're gonna triple. But we'll see. Maybe we can get triple in at the end if it goes into night. I feel like it's a waste not to go into night at Sebring. I feel like every race does. But yeah, I'm probably going to end stream here. Cheers for tuning in, everyone. I'm happy to get that win. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow about midday UK time with Sebring Endurance Racing. So look forward to it. I'll hopefully catch you then. So see you next time.